So as we're bringing in more products, they have been tested in our communities here. So 4 Gold is the one that gives you energy, it increases your oxygen intake, it detoxes your kidneys and liver, it helps you to think better, it helps you to remember things. I need more of it to remember things. So it improves blood circulation, lung-related complications, improves your kidney and liver function, detoxes your kidney and liver. With that, I'm going to show you a testimonial why it has such awesome results, particularly in the detox side. Calcium everyone needs. We all need calcium because the only way calcium can be absorbed in our bones is through vitamin D3, which we get from the sun. And how much do we spend in the sun? You know, it's a double whammy. You spend more time in the sun, you get skin cancer. You spend less time in the sun, you actually have bones that break. So calcium is very important for all of us. And what this is that I haven't seen this before, but it's at 96% absorbable by the human bodies. So its main function is increasing bone density. The other function is because it's got 18 amino acids and it's got trace elements like magnesium, selenium, and iron, it also assists with eyesight, okay, assists. And it also assists with the skin. So it has multiple benefits, but its main benefit is bone density. Please, guys, use calcium that works. The last one is Sweet Dream. Sweet Dream is a product that helps reduce tension. Now, when we put out the lights, you know, sometimes there are going to be a few people that are going to fall asleep now because the lights are out. Because our brain starts producing a hormone called melatonin when it gets dark. Melatonin puts you into a relaxed mode so that you can move from your conscious to your subconscious sleep cycle. The problem is in anxiety, blue screens, TVs, all this, what is those things? Wi-Fi waves that are going around our house. All those things are affecting our brain, which are reducing our sleep pattern over and over again, creating insomnia. So what this does is it helps reduce tension and it helps reduce anxiety, which then gets you into that melatonin production. So you produce your own melatonin, which actually we have found that it can increase your deep sleep cycle by 3 to 5-fold. I'll give you an example of me. I used to go to sleep between 2 and 4 in the morning. I now fall asleep at about 9 because I'm already tired because I've got that melatonin. Now, falling asleep at 9 because I'm an old baby is not something to brag about, but what it means is that I'm getting more rest, I'm getting less tense, I'm actually making better decisions, and hopefully I'm going to become a better person one day. Hey Tessa, I promised I'll try, but I haven't tried yet.
Can I just ask a question?
Can we keep the question?
Hi guys, my name is Vanessa Stage and I am a member of the KY Omega family, and I have a testimony about their products which is so amazing. Firstly, I've been diabetic since 13 years old and it's been really hard getting sick most of the time. I can't even play sports, I can't even socialize much because I need to eat or it's either low or too high, I'm in hospital. But then I was introduced to this family and I started using the product 4 Gold, which has been super amazing. My sugars have been really controlled, I'm not getting any attacks at night, no low sugars, no high sugars. I'm recommending this product to each and every person. It doesn't necessarily mean if you're diabetic, but if you've got any kind of chronic illness or like if you've got maybe kidney problems and you just really need to be healthy, these herbs work. They are 100% organic and I recommend it to everyone who wants to try it. Thank you so much. These products are thebomb.com. Look at me, and you know, I feel like a young kid again. You never know, man. Start using these products and I swear you're going far, you're going far. Especially also with your energy as well. These products are the best.
So, I don't know if anybody else here would like to share a story at all. Have we got some stories? I know we have got some.
Don't be shy.
Selo. She's got a lovely one with the pot. Good. Okay. Sorry. Yes.
just wanted to share this one because it shocked me. It's the spray and the gel. Not for my son. These products are amazing. My sister-in-law's son got shot first week of April. But he survived. And the other guy who was shot with was buried last week. So, traumatic story. And when he got shot, the bullet did not go out. It's resting on his back, but did not damage any organs. So he's still okay. He's now. So when I heard that he had the gunshot in hospital, I gave them the spray and the gel. Please spray so that it works, heals whatever it can. But he couldn't use them at that time. Released, he's staying with us. And now we were nursing the wound with the spray and the gel. So he would spray and put the gel. And then one day he realized that there were some things coming out. The wound, when the bullet went in, it went with the part of the t-shirt inside. Now I know of someone who, when they try to fix that, because the whole thing will rot inside.
Yeah.
But this spray did wonders because it somehow miraculously pulled through that cloth to the end to come out. And it came out, but he kept on spraying and it took a while. Now he's completely, the wound has closed in without having to go and do surgery to take out the cloth. Thank you.
That's the first I've heard that one. Thank you very much. No, we haven't even got to the exciting part. Anybody else? Okay, do you want to talk? Okay, we've done enough. Okay. All right, let's carry on. So let's get to the interesting part, which is how do we get paid? So because we're a network marketing company, the company usually takes all its marketing expense. A normal organization takes its marketing expense and uses that as commission for us to share the company and build an income stream. It could be a second income stream. It could be pocket money. It could be money to pay for school fees. I don't know what everyone's situation is. It could be a full-time income stream because it's huge. Our company is different, and I want to share with you that when you join us, not if, because you're going to, when you join us in this company, we are changing network marketing as we know it. And there'll be a few things I will stipulate during the compensation plan, but we are changing the way we know network marketing. Because this company not only is already paying for advertising, like those videos you've seen, this company also pays 81.5% back in commissions. Can we just put the other, ones on? Back in commissions to its distributor force. Because the vision of this company, the vision of this company is to really grow the world and change this industry. Companies are going to be scared of us when they start hearing about us. So what are the facts of reality today? This is a very interesting one. 54, this is worldwide, 54% of people at the age of 65 will be dead broke. We're in a crisis where parents are needing to stay with the children because they can't afford to live anymore. But the problem is children can't get employed, so they're needing to live with the parents. We're in a major crisis economically. Okay, 5% will still be working, only 5%, and that's growing. Even though we get retired at the age of 65, actually 55 it starts at now, more than 5% will still need to work, if you can get work, because you've bypassed your sell-by date. And only 5% will be able to survive in the world after the retirement. So those days of the golden years are not the golden years, they're the hard years ahead. And I don't know about you, but I always try and be positive and say, well, next year will be better than this year. Don't you think so? Yeah. But next year's things are more expensive, aren't they? Yeah. Or next year things are going to do what we want them to do politically, because we're going to change the economy, and something happens and destroys our exchange rate. Or Eskom goes and cuts our lights. Or Standard Bank, by the way, is cutting 1,200 jobs, already has cut 91 branches. And I heard from Mr. Babapi on one of his voice notes that they're going to close down another 1,200 branches, I think you said. 400 branches. So 91, they're going to close another 400 branches. So if you think working for a corporate is safe, what Randy Gage says, risky is the new safe. Take some risk and do something to change your life. So what is our company offer? So we have two memberships, executive member, associate member. Right now our associate member is on a pre-release date. So we're running the associate membership till the end of this month, whilst the system is being configured to run the commission system out of mainland China. But you can join us on what we call our temporary board at 2950 and become associate, and any other products you purchase will be at 50% discount. If you're a network marketer and want to build a business, I say you need the business in the box, which is all the products. Over there, 7975, and you still get 50% discount on the products. But I want to just share with you something up there. No monthly fees. Is anybody in network marketing that is here, that understands the business, where you have what is called maintenance? I call it a false economy, because the way that company shows its results is because its members are forced to buy or they don't get paid. They get penalized for not buying. You will not get penalized for not buying in this company, but we do recommend it, but we do not force it. Because buying products and selling products is what's going to make this business work. But we do not force it. You join as an associate or a executive, and you've got a full membership fee, never to lose that membership. There is a requirement of what we call, let's call it 3,500 Rand spent in a year on products to get your next year's membership. Not your next month, not your next month's salary, your next year's membership. That's one of the reasons we changed in the industry. And then these are the associate packages you can choose from. So you get your products for that price, and you get your membership for entire year for that price. We call it 12 ways to get paid. I'll go through some of them, not all of them. Because we also, you might have heard of a thing called a binary. We don't have a binary, we are not a binary, so take that out of your mind. You might have heard of multi-level, MLM, multi-level marketing. That comes from the Amway days, when you had to build multiple teams, 12 to 14 teams of business builders that work separately, and one doesn't earn from the other, and it gets complicated. We don't do that either. You might have heard of a spider system, a matrix system, a 2x2 system. We don't do any of those. Ours is really kept simple, but you get paid on 4 different compensation plans simultaneously in our business. So the first one is a sponsor bonus. What is a sponsor bonus? I introduce Greta to the business. The company says, thank you, Stephen, for introducing Greta as another distributor. Here's either 116 or 319 Rand. It's called 5% of whatever she purchased. And the company says, thank you. Our company is a little bit different, because most companies stop there. Our company says, when Greta introduces the next person, her friend, I'm going to help Greta. It's in my interest to help Greta. So Greta introduces the next person, which is what we call my second generation, and I'm still going to make 116 or 319 Rand. And that lady over there introduces the next person in the next row, and my job is to help and also get paid 116 or 319 Rand. Now imagine if I just introduce 2 Gretas, and 2 Gretas introduce, I introduce 2 Gretas, and 2 Gretas introduce 2 Gretas, and those 2 Gretas at the next generation introduce 2. We can start making a reasonable income just on our sponsor bonus. Now, I don't know any other company where on your sponsor bonus you can actually start making an income that can at least pay for the groceries at the end of the month, or can at least pay for some school fees, or some petrol, which has gone up 4 times. But our main business, Our main business, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call resales, when people repurchase. So what we're saying is spend 500 Rand a month. In general, that's affordable. Spend 500 Rand a month on your products to replace what you've used and minimum, and reuse or resell. Because on this system, again, which is not a binary and not a multi-level, it's a one system, you will get paid 10 generations deep. 5%, 10 generations deep on all resales. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is the highest paying compensation plan I've seen in network marketing. I've been around for 14 years and I thought I knew systems. There are other companies, like one which starts with an A and it ends with a Y, that pay 6 levels deep, but they pay you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5%. So as your team gets bigger, they pay you less. That's punishment. Because your job is to go and spread the word here. Might as well get paid for it. There's another company that starts with an N and ends with an N, where they pay 7 levels deep. They were much better than that one before. They were paying 7 times more than the other company before just because they went 7 levels. But you had to start as a silver to open up channel 1. Then you had to become, I don't know what the next rank was. Or you had to become an executive. So to just open up this channel, you had to become an executive. To open up this channel, you had to become a silver. To open up this channel, you had to become a ruby. Then you had to become a diamond, blue diamond, team elite. How many team elites, how many of the top income earners are there in that company? 400 out of 100,000. You see what the company is doing? They know that they only have to pay a little. Our company, you can start as an associate and remain an associate, and you can get paid 10 generations deep at 5%, 10 generations deep. That is huge, ladies and gentlemen, huge. Then our system runs on, we have to have what we call ranks. We have to have promotions. We have to have some people starting at a level like associate and growing. This is over and above those 2 that I've showed you. So an associate level, and we've assumed that you've only brought one person to this business. Now, if you bring one person to this business, you're not really building a business. But let's make the worst case scenario, you brought one person. You could have earned 5,500 Rand. It cost you 2,950, you earned 5,500. Would it be worth it? Absolutely. Okay? But if you start an executive or grow and get promoted to executive, it's about 15,500 Rand. And it costs you 7,900. It's called 8,000 Rand to join. You've got all the products, and with sponsoring one person, you've made 15,500 Rand on average. Some more, some less on average. Would it be worth it? Absolutely, because now you've started to see some income. But when you become a supervisor, the way to become a supervisor, a senior supervisor, is to help your team members become the same rank as you. It's also the first business that I've seen that if we don't help people become the same rank as me, I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to get promoted. So yes, there is a punishment in this system. If you don't help your people, you will be punished. So we call it one team, one dream. One team. Let's all work together at this. Around about 90,000 Rand earning at a supervisor level before you become a manager, and a manager will earn about 1.2 million. On this board system, on this comp plan, over and above, I can't determine how much resales are happening. I can't determine how many new sales are happening. But that's additional income over and above this. Does that make sense? 3 working simultaneously. And the rank that you want to get to is a director, and there's a 1 to 5 star honorary and double honorary director. Now you can earn between 1 to 9% of your entire team, not a short leg and a long leg, not any punishment system, 1 to 9% to infinity, to no matter how many people you've got. A rule in network marketing is, don't think short term, work this long term. Time is always on your side. So if you get slow off the mark, it's okay. You can speed up later. Time is always on your side. We say, when you join, never quit. Because somebody will come in that will actually create wealth for you. But if you quit, you know what they say, winners never quit and quitters never win. So if we start just at the executive level, as example, this is what this board system looks like. I just want to show you where the numbers come from.